2024 begins in style with a sizable Nintendo Switch eShop sale, and today I've got 12 games for you all coming in under $10 or your regional equivalent, and as always, I'm covering the US, Canada, UK, EU and Australia. Now I just want to quickly say as well, thank you for the support in 2023, hoping to see 2024 be the biggest year yet for the channel, and on that note, if you haven't already, subscribe, it helps us out a huge amount. Then of course I do have two winners this week, not only our $10 eShop gift card winner, but also the winner of the Nintendo Switch OLED console that we had to close out 2023. I'm also going to be giving away another $10 eShop gift card this week, so drop a comment down below to enter, and that winner will be announced in next Thursday's video. So on with the games then, starting with Monster Sanctuary, which is here with a new low price of 80% off. And this game stands out for its unique approach. You know, while it doesn't necessarily introduce new concepts, it blends two genres in a way I haven't seen before. Think a fusion of Metroidvania with Pokemon, where exploration is key but battles unfold in a turn-based style. You'll assemble a team of monsters and they'll not only aid you in combat but are crucial for advancing through the game. These creatures basically they enhance your exploration abilities. The narrative then revolves around a threat to the harmony between humans and monsters, and it's your mission to confront this danger and restore the peace. Regarding Metroidvanias, Dead or School is a title I'd classify as a hidden gem. You can find my review below. Now it has some issues, but its strengths significantly outweigh its weaknesses. The storyline is ridiculous. Two zombies have taken over the world, and you, living underground, are determined to go to school. And this desire stems from your grandmother's tales of school being a magical place. To pursue this dream, you wear your grandmother's old school uniform and set out to find students and teachers. The game has a ton of weapons, boss encounters and elements of RPGs, and it's a B-movie styled game that I really enjoyed. Then it's 80% off, a new low price. Shakedown Hawaii is a fantastic top-down open-world adventure game reminiscent of classic Grand Theft Auto. This game invites players to build an empire, strategically eliminating competition. It embraces a 16-bit retro style with vibrant graphics. Basically, it's straightforward but addictive arcade-styled gameplay. Expect here though to take on various missions, utilize an impressive selection of vehicles and weapons, and yeah, basically come here to take on the task of rebuilding your empire. It's 80% off, a new low price. Bloodstained Curse of the Moon 2 is now available with 60% off, a new low price. If you haven't experienced the first game in the series, that is also on sale, priced at $5 or your regional equivalent. Developed by the team behind the acclaimed Castlevania series, this game presents itself as a spiritual successor, basically mirroring Castlevania's essence without directly bearing its name. Expect though classic visuals, solid controls, and a challenging difficulty. Here then we take on the role of a swordsman navigating towards a demon stronghold, and along the journey you'll be encountering and controlling these additional characters. It also has a 2-player local co-op mode, which is really good fun, and yeah, with this one, just be ready for the challenge, it will absolutely destroy you. Rogue Heroes is an adventure game with roguelite elements, and the best thing about it, in my opinion, the fact it supports both online and local multiplayer. Now I played it solo myself, still had a blast there as well, but the game's premise revolves around the escape of evil gods from 4 different dungeons, and your mission is to save the day. The game is procedurally generated, so a lot of replay value, and it's a good choice for those that want something a little bit more relaxed, as I do think the focus here is really just on the fun. It's a monster sale then, 90% off, that is a new low price, and I do think it is well worth it. Unrailed is one of my favourite co-op experiences. The idea is simple enough. Build a train track as a train slowly moves forward. And as you progress, the challenge ramps up with tougher environments, enemies and obstacles. In the gameplay, you jump in, chop down wood for tracks, maybe collect water when the engine's on fire, and so on. Basically, each player will have a role, like clearing the way or fending off these different enemies. Now when you jump online, it is just addictive and it gets really challenging really quickly. Think situations like the screen shaking or even rotating upside down. They become frequent. We had a blast with this game and it's 76% off. That is a new low price, and my review is in the pinned comments. Crown Trick from Team 17, now at a new low price of 80% off, is a bargain. It's a roguelike RPG featuring turn-based combat and inventory management. A unique aspect of this game is that the world moves as you do, so basically take a step, an enemy will take a step too. It's a mechanic that requires mastery to defeat the increasingly tough enemies. Now along the journey you'll continually learn new skills to tackle the challenges, and the visuals and the music to back it up are top quality. Come here if you like a puzzle focus, as I do think that is a big part of this one. The winner of the $10 eShop gift card then is Who Is It Good For? Congrats on the win, email me for the code, and everyone else, the big winner is coming up still with the announcement of the Switch OLED winner later in the video. Blossom Tales 2, the Minotaur Prince and action RPG heavily influenced by classic Zelda games, is now available at a new low price of 40% off. This top-down game impresses with its pixel art, and like its predecessor, follows the adventures of a young boy and girl as they embody a story told by their grandfather. My review can be found in the pinned comment, but expect here a decent selection of enemies, boss encounters, and environmental puzzles. Our overall mission here, an urgent mission to save our brother before he's fully swayed to the king's side. While it may not change much over the original game, I still had a blast. Nuclear Blaze, a game I recently played, is now available at a new low price with a 50% discount. It's an action platformer where you step into the role of a firefighter tasked with saving the day in a mysteriously burning facility. Now, if you do find the game challenging, there is a mode that reduces the difficulty, making it more accessible and even, as they advertise it, kid-friendly. The only drawback I found with Nuclear Blaze is basically its short runtime, lasting only a few hours. Really had expected a little bit more content. I'm still hoping for a sequel though, as they did get a lot of things right with this one. Thunder Ray, another recently released game, is perfect for those seeking a punch-out-like experience. It features an incredibly over-the-top cast of characters, including aliens and more, where you're tasked with jumping into the ring to beat them into submission. A heads up though, the game is quite short, you could finish it in about 30 minutes. Personally, it did take me several tries on the lower difficulty settings, so there's definitely some replay value here, and when I tried to tackle the hard difficulty, it absolutely destroyed me. This game looks great though, runs flawlessly, and it's currently 35% off, hitting a new low price. Basically with this one, for people like me who enjoy this type of game and don't mind the small amount of content, it is worth considering. Mighty Gunvolt Burst is a game that combines Gunvolt and Beck from Mighty No. 9 into a 2D action platformer. It boasts solid controls, impressive pixel art, and addictive high-score system, thanks to its unique burst combo system. Initially released for the 3DS, it's best played on the Switch in my opinion, just basically because of that larger screen. Now in addition to the main game, there's a ton of affordable DLC options that add more characters to the mix, and currently then the game is available at a new low price, 60% off. This one, fans of Mega Man series, you absolutely should play it. The winner of the Nintendo Switch or the gift cards, then their choice, it's going to Smiley, who's been in the comments on the channel now for a good while over the years, so it's definitely well deserved. Wish I could give away more than one system, but sadly, my bank account just wouldn't support it. That said though, keep your eyes peeled in January, as I'm actually working on something real big. Congrats then Smiley, drop me an email and we'll get you set up. Celeste is the final game on our list. It is a masterpiece. Be prepared, as it's going to test your skills to the max with challenging puzzle platformer gameplay. The story is beautifully paced and leaves room for interpretation. Everything about this game though is stunning, from the graphics and the soundtrack to the gameplay. There was not a single fault I could find, except that basically it left me wanting more. I'm actually working on a new series right now overcoming challenging games, and this will absolutely be featured. It is a 10 out of 10 game in my opinion, and a must play for everyone. Then it's 70% off, and yes, it's been $1 or $2 cheaper in the past, but this is easily worth full price, so definitely consider adding it to your collection. And that is the video down. Once again, congrats to our winner of the $10 eShop gift card and the Nintendo Switch OLED. Now, if the winner doesn't come forward within 7 days for the OLED, then we will redraw that winner in next Thursday's video. Everyone else, drop a comment down below for your chance in next week's video for that $10 eShop gift card. With that then, once again, I want to say thank you for the support in 2023, hoping 2024 is the biggest year yet for the channel, and then a shout out to the patrons and the channel members who are simply going above and beyond to support SwitchCorner. It helps more than you know, so thank you all so much. Finally, hit subscribe, join us here for reviews, deals, news and lists daily, and I'll see you all on the next video. Thanks everyone.